Hi everyone, this is Via from View Creates and welcome to this new video. Today I'll be showing you all the process of creating my Snoopy bullet journal spreads. Okay, so my voice is like low-key dying because I've had really bad allergies all week, and this is actually like the first time that I can talk without having to cough. So please pardon if my voice sounds a little bit rough. She's been through it, but we're getting better. We are hopefully going to be out of this very soon. So today I'm going to be walking you through the process of creating my Snoopy bullet journal spreads. I did these for the month of October, so it was very much inspired by It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, the like holiday special, which is literally my favorite thing to watch ever. Every time like October rolls around, I pull up the soundtrack and I pull up the video and I'm just watching it constantly. So this is definitely such a fun spread to make. And just Snoopy has always been one of my favorites. I feel like that's very common among like my generation with Gen Z. People just really love Snoopy, and obviously I can see why. He's adorable, he's funny, he's just so full of character. So this was just kind of the perfect spreads to do for October, and they ended up being some of my favorite spreads that I've done ever in my bullet journal. I wanted everything to feel really cozy and autumnal, so instead of using black to outline, I used brown. So right now I'm using the brown papermate Flair pen, and to outline Snoopy I used the dark brown Crayola super tip. As you see, I'm literally listening to the soundtrack to the show right now. And so I think this really created such a nice cozy vibe, and the end result ended up being just really comforting and cute. This was in a very different style from what I have done kind of throughout the rest of this year. I think because it's more from like a Sunday cartoon versus like a character from Sanrio, so I was able to have a lot more of a casual crafty style, and I really liked doing that. I liked that I didn't have to be perfect, so I never really pulled out my ruler for any of this, and I wasn't trying to copy things exactly the way that they looked, in order to kind of stay true to Charles Schulz's art style and to the feel of kind of Snoopy and the whole Peanuts gang. The main colors for these spreads are orange and purple, and I think they are perfect for October and Halloween, and they also feel very nostalgic and childlike, and I had so much fun just adding more and more color, and just playing around with this combination that I don't use very often, and I think it ended up being so beautiful in the end result. I definitely could have stopped before I added in the color for the sky, but I think because it was like a Halloween type theme spread and the moon was in the background, I really wanted to kind of make it look like it was night outside. And instead of just coloring everything in, because that would have taken forever, and I think it also would have made it too dark, I did kind of like these lines, which I feel fit very well with the style of the artwork, and it also looked really cool. And that was just kind of something I figured I'd try, and it ended up looking amazing. So I hope you guys liked it too. Alright, so I loved the cover page, but I think this spread is probably my favorite one from this month, which is my reading list and habit trackers. So I started off with using the same fonts that I had used in the cover page, which was the serif font, as well as kind of like Charles Schulz's handwriting, quote unquote, that he used in the little comic strips. So I began with that, and I kept it pretty simple, all in this dark brown, and then after that I added in my box where I will record my books for the month. At this point in my college career, I don't have a lot of time for just fun reading or casual reading, so I did fill up this box a little bit with some doodles so that it didn't look super empty, because I'm probably only going to read like 1 or 2 books this month. Oh my gosh, my voice is like already starting to die just from doing all this talking. Here are my habit trackers. I'll put up the dimensions that I use. These are just the typical style that I like to do them in, so they'll be up on the screen here. This page would not have been complete without Snoopy as a World War I World War I flying ace, using his little dog house as a plane, and so I drew him that way, of course using the same colors that I had used throughout the spread just so it matched, and here's the final result. Alright, so today is a new day of journaling, and I actually embroidered this shirt at my school's makerspace and had pumpkin-shaped cookies, so I was fully prepared to get back into the journal. This page is my doodle page, or my character page. I've called it kind of both names this year, but essentially this is where I draw little pictures of the character of the month, just for fun, because I think if I'm going to do a theme based off of a character, I want to make sure that they're really incorporated in there and have a lot of chances to draw them. So this kind of like Halloween and trick-or-treat themed, and I'd found all these cute reference photos on Pinterest of Snoopy in different Halloween costumes, so I chose a few of them and sketched them out before I started outlining the whole spread. All of these are so cute, but I think that Snoopy with the little witch's hat is my favorite, especially because he has this little decorated doghouse, and it was so cute. But I definitely enjoyed making all of these and choosing the different costumes because I think they all describe like different parts of Snoopy's personality pretty well. This part was so fun because it was literally like I had made a coloring book for myself, so I just got to sit there and color in all the line art that I had already done. And once again, this color combination, I was so living for it this month, especially with these little pops of yellow from the cover page that I was able to incorporate with Woodstock. Alright, moving on to the final spread for the month. This is my quote page, and I take basically all the quotes that I have put into my planner for the month, and I put them all in one page in my bullet journal just so that I have them in two places. So first, I started out by drawing this picture of Snoopy, again from a reference photo on Pinterest, and Woodstock dressed as a little ghost, which is just adorable. I decided to keep it pretty simple with my quotes this month, and I just used my brown fine liner to write them all out in cursive, and I was able to get space for all the quotes of the month, which was fantastic because I very often make the first quote way too big and then I don't have space for the rest of them. But this month the spacing worked out pretty well, and I think the end result was really nice, especially because the picture was already so colorful. It would have been, I think, a lot to have all the quotes in different colors as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the process behind my Snoopy bullet journal spreads. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.